People are not very happy with me at the moment. I made some videos in the past about vaping, and I've recently been uploading these clips of these videos that I've made in the past to my TikTok account, which is at DandyRyan, if you would like to follow me on there. But I've been making videos and I've been posting these clips of my old videos over on TikTok, and so one of them comes up and it's about me saying people who vape do not deserve human rights. Which is a statement that obviously I still stand by. People who vape definitely do not deserve human rights. But people don't seem very happy with me in the comments on TikTok for saying this. People don't seem to agree with me. And I keep getting comments from people who are saying stuff like, well, vaping's okay so long as you're doing it to quit smoking. And I'm just sitting here thinking, no. That's not right. If anything, it's worse if you're doing it to quit smoking, right? Now, people who vape are some of the most annoying people on the planet, 100%, and I'm not sure anyone would disagree with that, unless you're a vapist. But they're already annoying, right? So if you're just someone who comes along, vape, like you're an annoying, disgusting person. But if you're someone who was smoking cigarettes and decides, you know what, I'm going to switch from cigarettes to vaping, well, you're worse. And you're also a fool. Studies suggest, that people who switch from smoking cigarettes to vaping, they are less likely to ever quit doing either of them than people who will just go cold turkey from the cigarettes. You're more likely to quit if you just quit the cigarettes than you are if you go to the vaping. If you go to the vaping, you're just replacing one addiction with another. Anyway, besides that, be a man, right? If you want to do one of these two things, whether it's vaping or smoking, be a man and take the lung cancer. Get the lung cancer like a man. Be a man and smoke the cigarettes. Forget about this stupid little prissy vaping. Leave that. It's annoying. Be a man. Man up and take the lung cancer. Someone in TikTok said to me, "Oh, but you can get cancer from smoking the vapes as well." And I'm saying, do you not think it's kind of embarrassing to get cancer from vaping? Like, can you imagine? Everyone would laugh at you. "Oh, I've got cancer. How did you get it?" "I was vaping." Everyone's going to laugh at you, and rightfully so. People are going to bully you, rightfully so. You don't deserve respect. You don't deserve to be shown any sort of human decency if you're someone like that. I mean, I think that the hospital should just laugh you out the door and say, fuck off. Like, seriously? Like, vaping gave you cancer. Well, fuck you. Ridiculous. So, man up and just smoke, right? People who vape, they have this thing where, like, people who smoke at least, okay, they're smoking, and every once in a while they go out to have a smoke break. But people who vape, they have this weird sort of thing. They have this weird sense of entitlement, where they think that they are entitled to vape anywhere they go. These are the people who go into public spaces, even though you're not supposed to vape or smoke indoors or in public spaces. These are the types of people who will still continue to do it indoors. I told a story before in my previous video about vaping when I was on a plane going to Spain. And there was a man sitting beside me on this plane who had his vape in his hand. And he kept looking around to see if any of the staff members, the air hostesses were looking at him. And when they weren't, he would go and blow this vape under his chair, covering the people behind him in a puff of vapor smoke stuff. It was vile, and all I could smell was that. And, no one ever said anything. Eventually, he got up and he went and moved and sat with a friend or something somewhere else, and I was so glad for that. But that's the kind of people you're dealing with when you're talking about people who vape. Usually when it's people who smoke, I mean, smoking isn't great either. I wouldn't say you should smoke. And if you smoke and you get health issues because of that, I think you're a fool. I think you deserve those health issues. You're a moron for smoking. But at least if you smoke, it's like you're taking responsibility for your actions. You're like, you know what? I don't mind that smoking's awful. Everyone knows smoking's awful. But I'm going to do it anyway. And there's something about that I can almost respect. Although maybe not, because some people... It depends. If you're unapologetically a smoker, then yeah, I can kind of respect that. But if you're someone who's like, oh, I'm only doing it because I'm addicted, well, you'll stop being a weak little bitch. Just quit. It's not hard. It's not hard to just never smoke again. Idiot. Morons. But at least I can respect the people who are unapologetically like, yeah, I'm going to do this. It's like people say, oh, I'm a heroin addict. Well, I don't care if you're an addict. But if you say, oh yeah, I really like doing heroin, I can respect that. At least you're just owning what you're doing. It's like, I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, I just like to drink a lot. I can respect that. It's when people are like, I've got a disease, feel sorry for me. That's when I'm like, nah, you know what? Can't be bothered with you. So, I'm a very empathetic guy, as you can tell. And my point is, people who vape do not deserve human rights. And that's the end of it. Good day.